We're following breaking news this hour. Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey has announced he's stepping down. The markets are already responding to the news. So let's go ahead and bring in CNBC tech reporter Mackenzie Sigalos for the latest. Mackenzie, what do we know about, why Dorsey is stepping down right now? Do we know who will replace him? And can you talk to us a little bit about how the market is specifically responding to this news?
So we know who's replacing him. It's the CTO of the company who's been there for a decade. In terms of why Jack Dorsey is taking this step now, Morgan, he's been balancing two big jobs the last few years. He was serving as CEO of both Twitter and the digital payments company Square. In a statement put out by Twitter this morning, Dorsey was quoted as saying that he had decided to leave Twitter because he believed the company is, quote, ready to move on from the company's founders. But he didn't provide any additional detail on why he decided to resign. Now, there are a couple of things that could be happening here. It's not the first time that there's been talk of Dorsey leaving Twitter. Last year, he faced an ousting when Twitter stakeholder Elliott Management tried to replace him. Others have speculated it has to do with Dorsey's desire to focus more attention on what's happening at Square. He's been pushing a lot of crypto-focused projects this year, including potentially getting into mining, and he himself is a big believer in Bitcoin. Now, as for the market reaction, Twitter stock was up on the news before trading was halted due to news pending. Shares jumped about 10% this morning, and they're up about 5% this hour. Morgan?
Mackenzie, there's also some pretty high expectations for Dorsey's replacement, as you just noted. Can you talk to us about what some of those expectations are and really the company's plan now moving forward?
Yeah, so the incoming CEO will have to meet some pretty aggressive internal goals. Twitter said earlier this year that it aims to have 315 million monetizable daily active users by the end of 2023. And yeah, that's a pretty ambitious goal. And it also wants to at least double its annual revenue in that year. But the good news is that Agarwal, so that former CTO who's now becoming the CEO, knows his way around the company. He's been there for more than a decade. He's been CTO since 2017, where he ran strategy involving AI and machine learning. Dorsey also backed him in that official statement this morning, said that his trust in him is deep and that his work has been transformative for Twitter so far.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.